Minotaur gonna be first up over for the team one. They just having to go with one man down as Lucifer trying to see if he can get himself an angle going onto the bridge. He's gonna have to play around all of these pets. Minotaur is literally one man army. Literally with a fell army right behind him into a full stun. Does get a sank there a little early. So does get himself that CC protection. Gonna be able to get a big hammer onto Minotaur. I don't really know if that Dark Glare could actually get a lot of value. It is gonna get some value. Look at them zabs going in. Big hammer into a blind. Just trying to establish the most amount of CC into another set of blind. Lucifer trying to see if he can keep the pressure rolling in. Maybe looking for a bubble. Potential spell warden. That's a lot of magic damage you could potentially be taking. I don't know if he's gonna press himself a forbearance ability. Might want to go for an immunity of some sort. There goes the bubble. Does Minotaur have an escape? He does have a port. If he can just stay alive for long enough, there's going to be a big hammer hit over the man's head. Does he have a port? He needs a port to summon right now. Does have a trinket with a wall of fear. Last second, barely in health. It's going to be a hammer. Not enough to kill him. Not enough to kill him. Get himself potentially the Doom Brand. If that's going to be enough damage, Doom Brand could do quite a bit here on one target. That could be a decent number of damage. The hammers, the hammers. One more hammer and he's dead. Just Dark Pacting it. Just Dark Pacting it right now. I don't know if you got any more pets. If you got yourself the Vile Fiend combo, you just send in Vile Fiend, send in the main pet, get some Demon Doggers around the corner, drop an Obelisk, and that all together can actually do quite a bit of damage, avoiding that stun completely. Dark Lair down, hammer hanging over Mini's head. Mini is in a lot of trouble. Mordecai, last second fear. Is that hammer gonna kill you? Is that squish? It doesn't squish. Big Demon Dog is from a mile away downtown with a Tyrant Blessing of Protection. Okay, physical damage is actually avoiding. That's not a bad move, actually. With a stun, Wake of Ashes, taking it, man. The Blessing of Protection was actually the play, because a lot of those demons will do physical damage. You can't avoid the physical damage all that easily. So that's actually the right play. Shadow Step out of Vinci, as is going to be Lucifer with a perfect sanct. Oh, just perfectly predicting this rogue. Rating him like a book. I don't even know how to read. This man does. He's just amazing. Look at this man. Actually, I literally do have a problem reading chat. I don't know why, dude. I swear. Vinci does it and back it up out of the looking for a quick reset. Did you get Bone Sight? Bone Sight, it looks so good. I'm never gonna be able to get Bone Sight. I don't have the patience for it. I have the funds, I just don't have the patience whatsoever. As it's gonna be cheap shot back to back. Lucifer with a quick stunner onto Vinci. Does not burn a trinket here. Just gonna have to weigh the damage out a little bit. He's getting some random auto attacks here and there though. Whatever that's all about. Shield of Vengeance up for Lucifer. Clock shots for Vinci really early. Then a Civil Crusade blaring onto Vinci. Hold on. Vinci with a vanish. Dude, step it. I think Lucifer almost expected him to step it. I think that's why he went to the edge. He's reading this rogue like a book. Trinket, Wake of Ashes. Oh, she death. Hold on, I'm sure you're alive. Oh, it just goes in for a quick smackaroo. Daya. Is he picking up the eye? I think it's another rogue, but no, it's actually going to be Daya. That's where Lucifer's like, you know what? I'm going to be a bridge man. I'm going to hang out on the bridge, sit down for some mana. Daya is trying to give you as much of an honor duel here as possible. I'd sit down and just some food. Well, a sneaky deaky little succubus trying to get around with you. It looks like an auto duel, but not really. Not really. Oh man. As Daya trying to go for a quick succubus CC onto Lucifer. Immolate, Fell, Bonds, and everything is available. Full cast bolt in the opener, Lucifer. Spell Warden, not available. Not for a while. Lay on Hands, also not available. He's actually kind of just dry. He doesn't have a lot of immunities for Diabolical. This could be an opportunity here. Lucifer is going to have to play it super carefully, super slowly. He kind of has to. Not a lot that he could really do in the situation, in the moment. And he's going to have to weigh it very carefully as Daya trying to get himself a proper angle here. The eyeball is going to be going away soon, isn't it? The fell bolts, whatever that thing is doing. I'm going to miss that thing. I'm gonna, well, kinda, sorta. Oh, Succubus, you see into a bubble last second. He does get the bubble back. Oh, with a board for Daya, just back it up out of there. I am gonna kind of miss the buy because I feel like for Warlocks being able to just do, look at that. That thing is doing constant damage through the wall into Lucifer. It is amazing in that regard. But like, having that pet having the little eyeball do all that passive damage for the Warlock is probably not as good as some of the capstones and some of the offsetting of capstones that are juicing up in the class tree, which I do prefer. I do like that better. Bonzafell, Shield of Vengeance holding on strong. Reflect up for Dia. Lucifer better be very, very careful. Trying to see if he can go for bouts of hit and run with Dia. Just kind of walking by. Shield of Vengeance doing a bit of damage. Crusade fully blaring for him. He needs to go for as much healing as possible. Succubus catching as you do go for a trinket. Not a lot of healing really available. Trying to see if you can keep the resources up as best as possible. Soulfire may just end you around the corner. Oh, your health. Hold on. Your health. Trying to keep him trying to avoid die as best as you can. That Succubus is going to do the damage though. I think it's over. Catch yourself a little bit of heal last second. No. He's trying to see if he can pull the Succubus back to see if he can pull you away from the pillar, I think, is what he's doing. Or try to pull the Succubus back to maybe go for a quick invis, potentially. Man, I think it's over for Lucifer. Reflect up for Dia. Hammer hanging over his head. Hold on, is that hammer going to reflect back to Lucifer? It may. The animation's playing on Dia, but it may reflect back to Lucifer. Or no? Or no, maybe not. I was thinking it was going to reflect back to him. But apparently not. Lucifer trying to get himself an out here. I don't know if he can do it. Immolate Bonzafell. I think it's over, right? Shield of Vengeance is available. The guy is not giving up. He does have Layering Hands coming up here in a little bit, but a 29% dampening, yeah. Fought hard and fought well. With Let It Burn going to be up next as a Frosty Mage versus Dia. It's going to come down to Hockey as well as Dia to play as carefully as possible to find a victory past the rest of the team too, as they got Haster, they got Buff, they got us a Sneak, they got all the homies in there, as is going to be the Warlock switching out the pet. If Let It Burn is quick enough with double Shimmer into an interrupt, might have been able just to stop the pet from switcheroo. Because I think the Fel Puppy, the Fel Hound, is going to be a better pet than a Succubus. At least against the caster. Reflect up for Dia really early. Got himself a full, is that a cauterize? Oh, counter spell? He does end up using counter spell actually. Mordecai to Let It Burn does get himself the altar. So he should be okay, hopefully. Immolate up for Dia. Just trying to see if he can set up a proper go here. Blink available for Let It Burn with a quick breath. Hits the Warlock, but not the pet, setting everything, knocking off the side as he does get locked out there for a second. Gonna be no more quick CC. Does have counter spell very quickly. Blink available, trying to get a frost bomb onto Dia. It's just looking to avoid as best as possible. Let It Burn just gonna counter all the damage into the main pet, looking for a big shatter. May just have to take it. Dia with Infernal dropping it down. Soulfire around the corner does get to connect it. That is quite a bit of damage. Let It Burn just try to see if you can live the burn, the damage. Ring of Frost for the main Infernal is going to be able to separate away from the thing very quickly. Where's the dark? Where's the pet? Is the pet still chasing after? Oh! That came out of left field. I thought it was okay. And then just got out of nowhere, blew up. Holy, was that a reflect or something? Did it reflect something big back at himself? What was that? I gotta look back at that. I feel like a blink that I missed it. Gonna be tricky for Buff as he's trying to see if he can stay on top of Dia. Dia backing up out of there. Does he have a gateway available? I don't think he does. He just only used board. Just trying to use whatever he has got. He was able to at least switch out to a Succubus. Chaos Bolt at the ready. Buff trying to go for the stun. That's gonna be still another bolt available. Shadow Fury for a second. Immolate is not gonna get reflected. What you even reflect back from the warrior? Succubus into a Soulfire. Bonzafell. Buff, you might just be dead. Hold on a second. I think it's over. Oh, there's nothing you can do. Actually, nothing you can do, man. Actually, nothing you can do. That was just between a rock and a hard place, and the both of the sides of that coin are closing in on you like two walls crushing you. I'm gonna compact her. My God, there's a lot. Good fight. I thought it was great, man. I thought it was really good. Unforgiven. Well done, man. Well done. But Dia trying to see if he could bring it back for his team. He still got Sneak as well as Haster to get through it. And there's still Hockey in the back burn. Team 1 may still be able to bring it back, boys. As Dia fighting tooth and nail. Clawing back for that victory. Sneak backing up out of there for a second. Playing that survival. The only way I can tell it's survival is because of the muzzle, which is their interruptibility. I like how it's called muzzle. That's fun. That's fun. You got counter shot, counter spell, counter everything. And then you got muzzle. It's so good. It's so good. I guess it's like an edge of an axe or something, or an edge of a spear or whatever. I never really understood the icon for it. It is going to be the pet getting CC'd as pet getting blasted while Sneak is getting CC'd back there. We'll need to find a way to separate from the Succubus. At least As long as he can get away from the slows of Succubus, he might be okay. Dash Chakram sent into Dia. As Dia got himself reflected, ready to go. Mortical left onto Sneak. Got himself, I think, a Haunt. He does, or Havoc. He does have a Havoc. Soulfire, trying to see if he can get himself a proper go versus him and the pet. Into a stun, into a Chaos Bolt. Is that going to be enough right here? Hold on, Turtle Shell. Oh, Chaos Bolt still sneaks in right under the Turtle Shell. Takes a big, nasty bite and sneaks a lot of health. But he's super, super low. Hold on, do you just go Shadow Burn? One. Oh, Shadow Burn and Conflagration. Just set the man on fire. Trying to see if he could run over from Haster. He's like, please, Haster, no. No, Haster, no. As he goes in for Succubus CC, trick it immediately. Fade. Trying to see if he can dodge the Chaos Bolt. Gets to dodge it perfectly. Well timed. As Haster moving up on top of the ramp as soon as possible. Right back in the bridge. Quick fear into Chaos Bolt. Maybe looking for a defensive. Got himself a bit of a shield. That shielding does end up helping a little bit though with the silence on the Diabolic. A full pet chasing after Haster as well. Dropping in the Infernal. Still trying to keep the pressure rolling. And Haster maybe looking to disperse here potentially. Kezbol flying in. Does not have an answer here. 2 bolts back to back. Haster maybe looking for a disperse. Is that going to even do much? He's just trying to see if he can kill you through disperse. I think he just might be able to. Haster does get himself a big defensive. Not a lot of healing in disperse, but definitely big defensive. Looking for a bit of the flash shield behind the pillar. It is giving him some survivability. He still got PI. He's still got a stun. Succubus catching you. Soulfire around the corner. Is it going to be enough? Shadow Fury. Chaos Bolt. Oh, no, 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 no. It's over. And Dia bringing it back. Oh, look at that lighting too. Evil Dia, man. Absolutely evil of you. That was so good. Holy Dia. Oh, I missed ya. I missed ya. That's the Dia I know and love, man. Hell of a Mog, by the way. That was so good. Hell yeah. That was great, man. Wow. Hockey didn't even get to play. He just kind of got to chill back and hang out and just see what. He's like, I helped.